Okay, so moving this one about. So we're warming it up. We're creating more function through the fascia and through the connective tissues. And then we're going to press all the way through. So if you're finding where to start, you trace back up the bone until you feel it join with the bone that actually the phalanges come from. And then we're pressing down. So this is great for stopping your toes from curling up. I think that's where the saying comes from, you know, that curl up and die saying, is because that as your toes curl up, your nervous system gets tighter and tenser, and that affects your whole bodily functions. So the more we can release our toes, the better. So something in these sayings, isn't there? And then we're going to stretch our toes nice and long. We're going to sit right up on our sit bones. We're going to point our toes. This helps to open up through the hip flexors. And then we're going to pull our feet back. And again, you should feel this tightening up the back of your calves. And this is going all the way up through the posterior chain. So press to open, pull back to tighten. And it should feel like that when you're doing it. And do alternate feet. And then we're going to get started. Good. Let's do some rotation as well today. Good. And our last one, top of the foot stretch here. We sit with our feet like this. And then we just sit back. Now, if you want to progress this one, so you want to make sure that, so I've got a tendency to drop my heels out towards the side. You want to sit back as close to it as you can. Now, if you can sit all the way back, you want to progress this, you can put your hands behind and you can start to lift your knees. But it's quite a progression, so just do it if you're really comfortable with the rest of it. And make sure your heels are in line. Good. And you should feel that. Yeah. Good. So that's the progression from being able to sit back. So some of you might only get back a little bit before it starts to feel too tight. So you might get all the way down to your heels. That might feel all right for you. You might want to just put your hands behind and that's nothing else. Or you can do the lift of your knees. Okay, now we've done that. Let's come to supine and lying down. So our first position here today. As you land on the mat, the very first thing you're going to do is stretch your legs nice and long. Then we're going to find our nice neutral pelvis. So just take your time to find your position. Your ribcage is nice and heavy on the floor. The back of your head is nice and heavy on the floor. We're dorsiflexing our feet. We're ensuring that our feet, you don't want your feet flopping out towards the sides. You want to think about your feet being straight up in the air, pointing towards the ceiling. We want to also think about not hyperextending through the backs of our knees. So we're going to imagine that we're pressing our feet against a swimming pool wall and sliding off into the horizon. Knees are slightly soft here. If you find that you can't really hold this position, you can actually bend your knees a little bit more, and this stops you hyperextending through them. So it's up to you where you want to be. Okay, so hands are going to be flat on the floor to start with, palms facing up the way. Nice wide open shoulder blades. You can have your hands all the way out towards the side if you find it easier to feel those open shoulder blades, or we can have them down by your side for this first one. Good. Now press into the floor very lightly. Feel like you're drawing your fingertips down towards your feet and your feet up towards your fingertips. Back of your rib cage is on the floor. Relax your jaw. 3 nice slow breaths here. We're going to do 3 and 6 the first time, and the second time 4 and 8 for our breath. Ready to inhale. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. Exhaling, we're going to cross our right leg over the left leg at the ankle. We're still keeping that dorsiflexion that's drawing back up through our body. Our right hand is going to be directly in front of our body with our palm facing towards the ceiling. The back of our left hand is going to be placed on that right palm. So both our palms are pointing towards the ceiling. Good. I'd like you to feel like you're holding a bag of sugar here. And then we're going to draw that back arms down towards our pelvis, feeling that same tension. Now we're going to do our 3 nice slow breaths, apnea breath, and move our hands above our heads, and then swap to the other side. Relax your jaw. Think length through your body. Think coccyx pressing towards your feet as your feet pull up towards your coccyx. 3 nice slow breaths, ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs as you move your hands for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, exhaling, swapping your legs over. Good, swapping your hands over. So this time, left hand is closest in towards your body, right palm is facing towards the ceiling more. Draw your hands down towards your pelvis, feel that tension in your arms, coccyx presses towards your feet, heels press up towards your coccyx, head presses towards the opposite wall, rib cage is heavy on the floor, and let's begin. Ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs as you press your hands up for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. Exhaling, swapping your legs over again. So we're going to repeat this, but with 4 and 8 for our breathing. So right legs on top, right hands closest to our body, left palms facing towards the ceiling. Draw our hands down towards our pelvis. 4 and 8. Ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and move your hands for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Swap them over. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and move your hands for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. As we exhale, we're going to take this left leg and we're going to bring it up so it's dorsiflexed and next to the right knee. So on the yeah, that's right. So you're just drawing up the inside of the right knee, and that's where it's going to stay. Both your legs are dorsiflexed. We're going to take our left hand and it's going to be in first position.
We're going to take our right hand and it's going to be in third position. So we're thinking length through one side, contraction through the other side. So the heel from the back, this leg here is drawing in towards the center, and we're really thinking about the armpit drawing down towards the hip. So we've got this contraction. And then on the other side of our body, we're thinking about this lengthening. So coccyx pressing towards the heel, even as the heel pulls up towards the coccyx. Arm is pressing from the heel all the way up towards the skies. So we've got this nice long, you should feel the difference in the sides of your body. 3 nice slow breaths here, ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to swap over. So you should have felt the difference in your rib cage when you were doing that rib opening. So right leg's drawn up, left leg is nice and long. We're thinking about this contraction down the right side. So the right arm is in first position and the left arm is in third position. Again, feel like the coccyx is pressing towards the heel is pressing towards the hand. So you've got all this length happening. And on the other side, this pulling into the center. Ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. Exhaling, bringing both your legs in this time. So when we work those kind of opposite sides of our brains, like that, one side and then the other side, we always have to do something that is both sides at the same time after that. So unilateral position. So we've got our feet pressing into the heels, pressing into the floor, drawing back with our heels towards our sit bones. Both our hands are going to be in first position. We're going to do 3 breaths here in an apnea, then our second, then our third. And we're going to do 3 and 6 for all the breaths here. Ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Move to your second position. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Move to third. Back of your ribcage stays on the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch off your breath. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. Exhaling, hands are going to come down by our sides. Our legs are going to come a little bit closer in.
So we're going to do two little movement patterns here. So the first one, as we inhale, we're going to be here. As we exhale, we're going to draw this leg up into this tabletop position. As we inhale, we're going to press it down, exhale up, and then our apnea breath, with the option here in this position to stretch this leg out. Now, the important points here are, you're wanting your torso to stay relatively still. We want this movement just to be in our hip joint here. So we're really moving this hip joint and all the associated muscles to do with opening this leg up. So this is our psoas. So this psoas muscle that helps to draw everything up is also the one that comes through your pelvic floor and up through your back. So we're working that muscle predominantly here. Once we get to this point where we're at 90 above our hips, our psoas basically switches off. We start to use more abdominal muscles to hold our leg in place. Now, if you do choose to extend your leg, you want to make sure that it's directly above your pelvis. So we don't want to be putting any stress through those muscles that come through your pelvic floor by having it at this kind of angle. So if you find you can't straighten it, like I can't because I've got tighter hamstrings, I need to bend my knee a little in order to get it into the right position. So it's making sure that you've got that weight all the way over the pelvis, rather than it being hanging out over here, which can be dodgy, because what happens is as your leg comes out, quite often we start to arch our back, and it's that arching of the back that creates all this kind of imbalance here, and everything has to kind of overwork to hold it in place. And that's why a lot of ladies come to me after doing Pilates double leg lifts, because they've been in this arch position and it's created prolapse symptoms. So that's why I'm doing this, like, watch what we're doing here. When you draw it up, that's all good. We've got one leg on the floor, we've got movement happening. But when we're holding it in place, I really want you to make sure that you keep it directly over your hips. Okay, all good? Everybody happy? Right, excellent. So dorsiflexing these feet, we're moving it on the we're bringing it up on the exhale. We're going to start with the left leg. Okay, gaze towards the ceiling, ready to go. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, draw the left leg up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and lengthen the leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, take it down. Let's do the other leg. So we're inhaling in position, ready to inhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, draw it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Lengthen the leg if you choose to for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, exhaling out, bringing it back down. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to do both, one after the other. So as we bring, so remember, we're up here for our apnea breath, and then we inhale, and as we inhale, we bring this leg back down, and exhale, straight away bring the other one up. Okay, so we get a bit of fluid boost movement. Okay, feel this arms a little bit engaged on the floor, rib cage nice and heavy, nice neutral pelvis to begin. Inhale with the leg in position, ready to inhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, left leg up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and stretch it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Bring it up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and down. 1, 2, 3. We almost got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and stretch that leg out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, lower it down. Okay, so now we're going to bring both our legs up. So we're going to bring one up first into position. So it's 90 degree, and more importantly, the knee is directly over the pelvis. And then we're going to hold the pelvis nice and neutral as we bring the second leg up. Good. And we've got them parallel to each other still. Now, to help support this position, we want to make sure they're directly over the pelvis for the reasons I mentioned before. You want to make sure your pelvis can stay nice and neutral. If you find it's too hard to hold your legs here, then just place one of them down and we'll just do one leg at a time. So otherwise, both legs are up. We're dorsiflexing. Hands are going to be on our thighs. So we're pressing into our hands and we're pressing into our thighs. Oh, yeah, good. Excellent. Dorsiflex. Okay. Gaze towards the ceiling. We're going to do 3 nice slow breaths here, an apnea breath, and stretch them up if you want to. Ready to inhale. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and stretch your legs up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale one leg down first, then the other leg down. Brilliant. And then give them a little bit of your ankles a bit of a roll. So done lots of strange positioning there of them. Okay, so last one, piece de resistance for today. We're going to do our bridges. So we've got our feet side by side. They're a little bit closer in towards our buttocks. We're going to have our hands down by our side, and we're going to do a nice, very basic one to start with. So we're doing 3 nice slow breaths, your apnea breath, and then we're tilting our pelvis back just a little. So our lower back will come into the floor a little so that we've got enough space to press our knees up into this bridge position. Then we're going to hold it here until we need to inhale. And when we inhale, we're going to inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to just release our knees and pop ourselves back down. So we're not curling up in a Pilates curl up one. We're just doing a hip hinge bridge. Hands flat on the floor. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Feel your feet evenly weighted. 3 nice slow breaths. Ready to inhale. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Tilt your pelvis, press your knees over your feet in the front. Hold this position here. Make sure your legs are still parallel to each other. When you need to inhale, inhale here, and exhale, just release your knees and come back down. Good. Okay, so this time we're going to make it a little bit harder. So we're going to come up on the first exhale. We're going to do another 2 breaths up in our bridge position and then our apnea breath. So hands back down by our sides, relax your jaw, ready to inhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, tilt and come up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, think length. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, release it back down. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more, 1 on each side. So this time, So you can either stick with those two bridges and repeat that sequence, or you can take your right foot and put it on your left knee. Dorsiflex it. We're going to do 3 nice slow breaths. And then on our third breath, we're going to do our apnea breath, tilt our pelvis and come up into our bridge position and dorsiflex when we get here. Then you also have the option of bringing your hands over the top if you want to progress it much more. Otherwise, you're just going to repeat the same sequence we just did. Okay, gaze towards the ceiling, ready to inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Tilt your pelvis. Press yourself up into your bridge position. You can dorsiflex your feet. If you want to, arms can come over the top if you want to. And if you really want to challenge yourself, you can stretch that leg up into the air. Make sure you don't drop your pelvis. When you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale. Release yourself back down. There are lots of options in that one, yeah? Then swap to the other side. So, dorsiflexing, hands flat on the floor to start with, or both your feet side by side. Now, if you're not coming up into this position, remember you're coming up on the first exhale and holding it there. So ready to inhale here. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, Helen. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and tilt your pelvis if you're coming up one-legged. And then dorsiflex your foot if you want to. Hands over the top of your head if you want to. Stretch your leg up if you want to. When you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale. Release it back down. There are lots of options. Bring your knees in towards your chest. We're going to have a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to hold our knees and we're going to rock ourselves up into a sitting position. Good. You can take quite a few rocks to do it, but bring yourself up. Yay! Okay. And then we're going to cut. It's quite a nice movement pattern that. Then we're going to come over into a little child's pose and just do one nice big slow breath here. So sit back into your child's pose. Stretch your arms if you want to. Hands by your side if you want to. Knees open if you want to. And let's just take 2 nice deep slow breaths here. Let's do 2. Really breathing into your back muscles. It's really necessary after doing all that lying on our back to breathe back into our back muscles to end.